Hey guys, how you doing? Good afternoon. I hope everyone had a safe trading day. Just going to go over a recap of my Apple trade today, my Apple trades. I had a few of them today. First one was off of a double top. This was my resistance line around the 220 220 area. I had saw these candles here getting really wicky, and I had entered in here, and it was looking good. It was looking good. I thought it was going to come down, but then the SPY received a pretty good push. So it was looking real strong, and as you can see, it had a nice rip up here, and it went by my stop, and it went ahead and got me out. Small losses, because that's what happens. You take these double tops, it very well can go against you, just like any trade. So you have to make sure you respect your stops. I mean, even though it only beat me by, let's see, 20, 32 cents or something like that. It went past it. On an options trade, that's a lot of money. Not only that, you don't know if it's going to stop there or not. So, I mean, at the time when it goes past the stop, that long green wick you see is not a long green wick. That's a long candle. So, if you get stopped out, you get stopped out. So that just happens. So not a big deal. Always remember to make sure you respect your stops, because you're always going to have another entry. That's basically what it comes down to. So I watched it. It came down. I got stopped out. It came down. I'm looking for another entry. And hindsight's 2020. So yeah, it would have been a good trade if I would have just held through some pain. Maybe some people would. I didn't, because I respect my stops. But anyway, so it shoots back up, okay? But I see another long candle, all right? Another long wick. All right, so I'm thinking it's going to be a lower high. And it's exactly what it was. It's a lower high. It's not a double top, but a lower high. And which is even better. And not only what was going on here, what I was seeing was this is a good point to bring up, because I like to follow the tape. Now, I just started recently really getting into using the tape, and I realized over here that even though it was starting to trend up, that there was a lot of red tape going on Apple. A lot of big size, 200 shares of Apple and so on, all selling. So, going short. But, ultimately the price action is king. So, even though I saw the tape coming in, I got to go off the price action. So in that case, the price action won, but it didn't squeeze. It really didn't squeeze. So the other people who were short, I guess, have a little bit more nerves to steal than I did, or maybe they just set their risk up at 220.50. Which again, I'll need to go back and analyze my risk. But anyway, so I noticed there was a lot of shorts over here. So when it came back over here and I started seeing this long upper wick again, I saw the same thing again. A lot of shorts piling in. This time I had a little bit more conviction because of all the shorts that I had seen previously, and it didn't squeeze. So I took an entry again on the lower high, and it worked out real nicely. I took an exit here, took some off here, and then I took some off here. In hindsight, I could have, gone down to VWAP, and yeah, I would have been out. If I had gone here, I would have been out here. I wouldn't have waited for here. But I'm not unhappy with that. My target was VWAP, but it looked like it was the SPY. Looked like it was going to start retracing up, and it did for a little bit. And I just wanted to go ahead and get out, and take my gains. So that's what I did. Lately, the SPY had a little bit of a, let's see, on the daily, the SPY had a green day today. So kind of a small candle. So, but don't get too excited, because we really don't know what to expect right here. And if you look at the daily, I drew some trend lines on the daily for Apple. Look at it. It's really just all Apple's doing is just consolidating. If you got this, it's coming into this wedge. So it looks like if it figures, you're going to see some probably smaller days, with maybe a 3 to 4 point range, maybe in Apple for the next few days until it decides what it wants to do. And with the market the way it is right now, it's just the way it is. It's so volatile. Just make sure you're taking small size, and don't be too biased one way or another, and be ready to swing at any time, and go the other way and switch your bias. But that's pretty much what I got for you today. One loser, one winner. You want to pretty much, the point I want to make here is on these trades, on Apple, that my losses here were small. Okay, I didn't take much loss, and I made much more money going this way because I cut my losses. Now you're saying probably I could have had 2 wins. Yeah, again, hindsight's 2020, and it really didn't come down that much. It only went down to the 50, and then came back up. So odds are, because I only took half off over here when it went across the 50, and I wouldn't have taken the half off. It would have retraced on me, and I could have re-entered and added, but I didn't. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with losing a little bit of money on that, and then making it up over here. So just stick to your plans, stick to your losses. Oh, look, we got a big dirty dump over here, right back. Oh, I gotta go catch this trade. Oh no, I don't. It's just 3 o'clock. Okay, never mind. Big dirty dump at Apple at the end of the day. Anyway, hope you liked the video. If you guys have any suggestions, please let me know in questions, or send me a message on Twitter. Give me a follow on Twitter, and let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you'd like to see. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care.